How about if we did it right here?
Right here?
Like this.
How's the lighting?
Kind of interview.
We're doing it right now.
Now?
Do you want to go out a little bit more? Where's the lighting's a little...
I can step out like this. I should be in the light now.
No, this is fine. Okay. Alright, sure. Or can you stand that way, actually? Because if we're facing this way.
We'll be asking 3 questions. These
Okay.
questions won't be included in the video, so you can take
Okay.
as much time as you'd like to think about them.
Very good.
Okay. If you could, please just give a short introduction of yourself.
Pardon me?
If you could, please give a short introduction of yourself.
Hi, my name is Larry Baranski. I'm Director of Public Programs at the Detroit Institute of Arts, and I'm also curator of the Paul McFarland Puppetry Collection. Should I look into the lens there?
It would be...
Look at me.
Yes.
I
Look
don't
at you?
know
Okay.
here or there.
All right.
Compared with other puppet shows, what do you think is the main attraction of the Shan puppetry, and what can we learn from it?
So this is so very unique in the world. First of all, just the technical aspect of the puppets. They're so small and they're so beautifully made, but they're so expressive. And when you look at hand puppets from other countries, from the U.S., they're not quite so refined. So from that standpoint, they're unusual. The fact that they're part of this very long tradition, that puppet shows not so very different from this have been performed for more than a century. So there are things that are preserved through that normally wouldn't be preserved. Music, just the topicality that's infused into a show like this. So, and also the fact that some of these puppet companies have existed for a long time. Shan Puppet has been around for around 30 years. That's actually a pretty short time. We've had Taiwanese puppet companies that were more than 100 years old. So that's unique.
Second question, how is the acceptance of Shan puppetry here, where the audience is not very familiar with this type of foreign art?
My experience with Shan Puppet and other puppet companies that have toured from Taiwan to the U.S. is that American audiences are instantly drawn into it. It's fascinating. It's new to them, and we always the audiences are always very excited when they leave, and the ability to meet the puppeteers afterwards, to come up and see how they do it. I've got to imagine that they're the type of experience that particularly children will remember a long time.
Final question, is there anything you found personally interesting or touching in today's event or preparation of today's event that you would like to share?
Well, it's always fascinating to watch a company like Shan who work together as a team, and how the performance of the puppets are, just really so integrated to the music and the vocal characterizations. Puppetry in many ways is, what was the precursor to film and animation and all these other disciplines that we now take for granted. Before that, in the 19th century, all those, exciting images and effects were all things that you could only see in a puppet show. So it's just really exciting to see, in particular, a fairly young company with, like the Shan Theater, who are so dedicated to preserving these traditions.
All right, that's
How are we
it.
doing?
Thank you.
Good,
Okay.
thank you so much.